Non si sveglia tutto. Alza
Tahira wants to know about supplies. Burning through our oil, but it should just about do. Just about? Just about. Shouldn't hang around too long, though. Hey, it's Alan! Let's say hi!
Agora tá vacinação.
I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlek to
touch people.
Exactly.
Oh my God. It's really happening. It's been so long.
Tadinha.
Got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
É do jogo aqui, fica quietinho.
Yeah, sure. First, fix me. Please. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlek, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right?
Tadinha.
Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Alguém tem que ser a razão dela.
I never wanted to live forever. I just want to live good.
Perfeito.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Que foi? E foi?
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really, you've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Não, nessa não, cara.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible. Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand. There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention. Need anything? Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have? I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces. There. Be careful who sees you using that. It might draw the wrong sort of eyes. Need anything? It's perfect. Really. Just a moment. Need anything?
Caraca, tem tanta coisa aqui.
Need anything?
Interessante. Bota curta.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
alive.
Pai, nem gravar que vai ser.
Tá?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Armadura linda.
I've got a long road ahead.
Pai, não se escreve Vandinha. Não se escreve Vandinha.
Por que tu quer escrever bandinha?
Com as cidades, né, pai?
Por que tu quer escrever bandinha?
Não, porque tem meu nome.
W A
Lá, e coloquei lá.
N
E o que mais, pai? E o que mais? Eu coloquei letra. Pronto, pai, eu coloquei o E.
Defender of the people.
Desculpa, o pai tá prestando atenção em outra coisa aqui, desculpa.
No one back home will ever believe this.
É o D depois do N. Vai escrever pra ti daqui. Deu. Bandinha.
Vou fazer uma festa agora de cima de baixo.
Não sei, filha.
Não consigo saber, né? Vou colocar de cima de baixo. Oi, olha que tanto dinheiro, olha tanto dinheiro que eu tenho. Eu tenho muito, né? Você compra até uma armadura super rápida pra eu ganhar a corrida. Já tenho 6. poder eu vou usar? A de super pulo
All's well that ends.
ou a de
Not as bad
super...
as it could have.
A de super rápida ou a super pulo?
O que, filho? Qual tu quiser comprar.
Aí,
Tá, agora fica quietinho pra estar jogando aqui, tá bom, meu amor? Ai, um bardo.
Don't wander far. We need to talk. You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they got you too.
Oh.
It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. But that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they
Pô,
picked him.
quem que tira isso aqui?
Told him to kneel.
Yeah.
They took his eyes
Sei,
first,
filho.
then his tongue.
Tá, eu vou me arrumar por aqui. Mas... Ai,
It just never stops. Some of us fought back, or tried to, but it was hopeless. All I could do was run. I don't know. It just happened so quickly. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Eu vou lá testar. Peraí que eu vou rápida.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And God's have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying. Please, be welcome. Have a drink. Oh, my God. To your very good health. Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac.
You perceive a faint hint of close grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. You know more of the herb than I do, it seems. Except for how it tastes, perhaps. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Eu comprei 2 armaduras, pai.
Just
Sabia?
answer
Eu
the
comprei 2
question.
armaduras, uma verde e uma rápida. A verde eu não sei qual é, eu acho que é super pulo.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city.
Papai, essa aqui.
Quietly,
Olha a
quickly,
verde que eu
and with
comprei.
unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village,
Verde.
only to be
E essa
faced with a
também
man
o
we
outro
killed and
é
buried
azul, ó.
over a century ago.
Essa aqui é super rápida, ó, pai. E essa aqui é super pulo.
Tá bom, filha. Deixa eu ler aqui.
O que acontece se misturar as 2 armaduras? Pai, eu vou misturar 2.
Tá, eu quero tudo isso lá no teu cantinho, filha.
Eu vou misturar 2 armaduras.
It seems likely, which means he isn't working alone. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Ah, cara, que meu pai de...
There is only one outcome that interests me. Killing Ketherick Thorn and ensuring that it sticks this time. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Seluna, and a light in the darkness. She casts the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Tu tá ferrado, hein, Umbrelma. Umbrelma tá, é...
Seems someone... I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Bully for us. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Não ouvi nada. Eita, nós.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Que isso?
Eu perdi agora em sexto lugar.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Two steps at a time.
For another round.
Eat it.
Como assim? Não, filho. Ai.